Imagine a global race, a silent competition played out against the sky to build ever higher. It's a contest with nations vying to pierce the clouds with shimmering glass and imposing steel structures, each reaching for the heavens. In this high-stakes game, you'd naturally expect the economic giants, the powerhouses of the world, to lead the charge. But Malaysia, a country of just over 34 million people, a nation often overlooked in global rankings, defies all odds and expectations. Surprisingly, Malaysia ranks fourth worldwide for completed skyscrapers exceeding 150 meters in height, a truly remarkable feat. This puts them ahead of much wealthier and more industrialized nations like Japan, with its technological prowess, and South Korea, a hub of innovation. It even surpasses Canada with its vast resources, and Australia, a continent of booming urban centers. Kuala Lumpur, the vibrant capital city, boasts a skyline punctuated by more skyscrapers than any other city in Southeast Asia, a testament to its rapid growth and ambition. It confidently outpacing Bangkok, the bustling Thai metropolis, and Jakarta, the sprawling Indonesian capital. It even stands taller than Singapore, a global financial hub renowned for its modern architecture. This impressive vertical expansion isn't accidental or a matter of chance. It's the carefully planned and executed result of a focused, long-term strategy, a deliberate decision to grow upward and make a statement on the world stage. The central question remains, how did Malaysia, with its relatively modest size and economic footprint, manage to achieve such remarkable vertical dominance in the world of skyscraper construction? The answer, as we'll explore, lies in decades of consistent policy decisions, strategic urban planning, unwavering ambition to create iconic structures, and a powerful drive to project national pride and identity through innovative architecture. Malaysia's stunning skyline is more than just a collection of tall buildings. It's a deliberate and carefully crafted statement, a physical manifestation of its aspirations, its economic progress, and its cultural identity on the global stage. So, let's delve deeper and uncover the fascinating story of how this remarkable transformation took shape, exploring the key factors that propelled Malaysia to such impressive heights. Malaysia's skyline tells a story, a visual narrative etched in steel and glass. It's a story of aspirations, of a nation eager to make its mark on the world stage. But it's also a story that its economic numbers don't fully capture. The sheer density of skyscrapers in Kuala Lumpur suggests a level of economic prosperity that, upon closer inspection, requires a deeper understanding. In 2023, Malaysia's GNI per capita was just under $12,000. This figure, while respectable, places Malaysia in a different economic league than some of its neighbors. A fraction of Singapore's $70,000, a stark contrast that highlights the economic disparity within Southeast Asia. Singapore's economic powerhouse status is clearly reflected in its own impressive skyline. Yet, when you compare skylines, Malaysia's is far denser, a testament to a different set of priorities and a unique development path. The visual impact is undeniable. This gap between economic scale and architectural ambition is striking, begging the question, how did Malaysia achieve such a visually impressive urban landscape with its economic realities? Why did Malaysia invest so heavily in skyscrapers? What were the driving forces behind this vertical expansion? For Malaysia, tall buildings became a tool of national policy, a deliberate strategy employed by the government to shape the nation's image and future. A way to signal progress and modernity to the world, projecting an image of a dynamic and forward-thinking nation ready to compete on the global stage. These towers were more than real estate. They transcended their functional purpose. They were symbols of ambition, reaching for the sky as a metaphor for the nation's aspirations, designed to inspire pride in its citizens, fostering a sense of national identity and collective achievement, and attract global attention, drawing tourists, investors, and international recognition to Malaysia. The skyscraper boom was a calculated risk, a bold move with potential rewards and inherent challenges, leveraging state resources to create icons, monuments to Malaysia's vision and determination, and put Malaysia on the map, solidifying its presence in the global consciousness. Architecture became a form of soft power, a non-coercive means of influencing global perceptions, projecting confidence and capability, showcasing Malaysia's ability to execute ambitious projects. Understanding this motivation is key. It's the lens through which we can truly appreciate the story behind the skyline. To unraveling Malaysia's vertical mystery, to understanding the complex interplay of economics, politics, and national identity that shaped its urban landscape. Let's look at the roots of this ambition, tracing the historical and cultural factors that fueled Malaysia's pursuit of architectural grandeur. To understand Malaysia's skyscraper obsession, we must revisit its economic roots. After independence in 1957, Malaysia's economy relied on rubber and tin, with deep ethnic divisions shaping its structure. The 1970s marked a turning point as Malaysia sought to emulate the four Asian tigers, shifting from commodities to industrial manufacturing. The 1980s and 90s saw explosive growth, fueled by foreign investment and a booming manufacturing sector. Between 1988 and 1996, Malaysia's economy grew at 8% annually, second only to China. Manufactured goods soon dominated exports, and per capita income doubled in just 6 years. This rapid prosperity created a new middle class and the financial muscle for grand projects. The stage was set for Malaysia to dream and build big. Economic transformation laid the foundation for its vertical ambitions. At the heart of Malaysia's transformation was Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, Prime Minister from 1981 to 2003. Mahathir's vision was clear: modernize Malaysia and forge a new national identity. The new economic policy aimed to eradicate poverty and restructure society, empowering the Bumiputera majority through state intervention. Government-linked companies became engines for mega-projects. The Look East policy shifted focus to Japan and South Korea, fostering industrial ties and importing their work ethic and technology. These policies provided both motive and means for the skyscraper boom. Mega-projects became symbols of progress, proof that Malaysia could rival its East Asian peers. Tall buildings were not just structures, they were statements of national ambition. Mahathir's era set the blueprint for Malaysia's vertical leap. Vision 2020, a bold and ambitious plan launched by Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad in 1991, was more than just a policy document. It was a declaration of intent, a roadmap for transforming Malaysia into a developed nation. It set the ambitious goal of Malaysia becoming a fully developed nation by the year 2020, encompassing not only economic advancement, but also social progress, scientific excellence, and a mature, tolerant society. This vision required tangible symbols of progress. This grand vision needed icons, powerful, visible symbols of ambition and achievement, and none were bigger, bolder, or more impactful than the Petronas Twin Towers. They were to be a statement to the world. Completed in 1998 after years of intensive construction, the towers served as the centerpiece, anchoring the entire Kuala Lumpur City Centre (KLCC) project, a sprawling development designed to showcase Malaysia's modernity. More than just steel and glass, the towers symbolized Malaysia's technological prowess, its economic aspirations, and its deep-rooted cultural identity on the world stage. They were a beacon of progress. Designed by the renowned architect Cesar Pelli, their distinctive Islamic-inspired form served as a powerful reminder, rooting modernity firmly within the context of Malaysian national identity and heritage. Built by two rival consortiums, one Japanese and one Korean, in a race against time and each other, the towers represented a collaborative yet competitive spirit. Upon completion, the towers briefly held the title of the world's tallest buildings, a prestigious achievement that captured global attention. This instantly catapulted Kuala Lumpur onto the world stage, transforming it from a regional capital into a globally recognized metropolis and a must-see destination for tourists. Fast forward to the present day, and we see Merdeka 118, a new architectural marvel that now proudly stands as the world's second tallest building. This towering structure, pays a heartfelt tribute to Malaysia's hard-won independence and its journey as a nation. Its sleek and soaring silhouette is intentionally designed to mimic the outstretched hand of Tunku Abdul Rahman, the nation's first Prime Minister during the Declaration of Independence. It stands as a literal and symbolic monument to national pride, a testament to the country's resilience and unwavering spirit. Significantly, Merdeka 118 was funded by state investment, reflecting a mature and self-assured confidence in Malaysia's economic stability and future prospects. Unlike some other ambitious projects in the region, it was built not with fleeting oil wealth, but with the long-term savings and investments of the Malaysian people, entrusted to the Employees' Provident Fund. These towers are far more than just impressive landmarks on a skyline. They represent significant milestones in Malaysia's ongoing journey of development and progress. Each new iconic structure has reinforced the powerful narrative of progress, self-reliance, and a determination to shape its own destiny on the global stage. But the question remains, what has fueled this relentless drive for vertical growth, this ambition to reach ever higher into the sky? Urban pressure and state-backed finance powered Malaysia's skyscraper surge. Kuala Lumpur's population exploded from 2.1 million in 1990 to nearly 9 million today, doubling the city's footprint. Land in the city centre became scarce and expensive, making vertical development the logical choice. High-rise projects allowed developers to maximize returns on costly plots. This market logic dovetailed with government ambitions, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of vertical growth. The real engine massive state-owned investment funds like Khazanah and PNB. These funds, managing public savings, had the scale and patience to bankroll mega-projects. National savings were transformed into national icons, reshaping the skyline. The result, a city built upward by design and necessity. But Malaysia's skyscraper boom brought new challenges. The most glaring, a glut of office space. Kuala Lumpur's vacancy rate hovers near 25%, among Asia's highest. Landlords struggle to fill towers, and rental growth is stifled by oversupply. New projects keep coming, intensifying competition and raising doubts about long-term viability. The problem extends to residential towers, with unsold high-end condos piling up. Aggressive lending and speculative building have fueled a property bubble. Many ordinary Malaysians are priced out, while luxury apartments sit empty. The shadows of these towers reveal the risks of unchecked ambition. The drive for a modern skyline has come at a human cost. Nowhere is this clearer than Kampung Baru, a historic Malay enclave surrounded by skyscrapers. Residents face relentless pressure to sell, often at unfair prices, risking displacement and loss of cultural identity. Gentrification and soaring property prices have made homeownership unattainable for many. Public frustration is growing, prompting a policy shift. In 2024, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim declared that expensive tall buildings would no longer be a priority. The focus is shifting to public housing, transport, and livable spaces for ordinary Malaysians. Malaysia's skyline is a monument to ambition, but also a mirror of its contradictions. The towers brought global prestige, but also oversupply, unaffordable housing, and social divides. The government's new people-centric approach signals a shift. Success will be measured by quality of life, not just height. True development means investing in public services, affordable homes, and cultural heritage. The era of record-breaking towers may be ending, but urban growth will continue. The challenge is to build smarter, balancing ambition with inclusivity and sustainability. Malaysia's skyscrapers are a lesson in nation-building. Reaching for the sky is inspiring, but a nation's strength lies in the well-being of its people. The next chapter will be written not just in steel and glass, but in the lives of Malaysians themselves.